199X right here. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to remove your carburetors from your bike. Alright, the first thing you want to do is with these three hoses is pinch these clips with the pliers again and slide them back, and then you just 1, 2, 3, pop those hoses off. Make sure you do not lose these clips. Do not lose those clips. Alright, the next thing you need to do is remove this tiny little screw and washer out from the choke cable. And there's a little bracket that goes over that. And be careful, because you can knock, there's a little bracket that goes over the actual cable right here. And that fell down, and like I can see it. I'll get it here in a second once I get these out. But just take that little screw out from right there. All you have to do is this. Get your flathead. Make sure your choke's not on, it's all the way loose. And just pull that piece out like that. And then try to get your fingers down in there. And see that little gap? You're gonna pull this up and pull the wire through that little gap. Alright, sorry, I needed 2 hands to do that. Now this is free. This whole cable assembly is free. And this will move out of the way when you go to slide that back there. And then that'll be out of the way when you go to pull the carbs off. Alright, once your choke cable's out of the way, the next thing to come off is these 2 cables right here, and you want to label them. As you can see, I have a T on this one and a B on the bottom. That's top and bottom. So when I go to put these back on, I know which one goes where. And as you probably guessed, this is your throttle, your actual handle throttle right here. It comes down to what's called the throttle wheel. So when you turn this, that's what opens the ports on the carburetors to let the fuel in there. Alright, for this next step, I use a little, I'm using a little 3/8 wrench. And I came to this top throttle cable and loosened the bolt right here, which sets it free from the little mounting bob. So then you can just push that down. And then as you can see, this is pretty free to move. And you also need to loosen the one that sets the bottom cable free. Alright, so I was looking in my book right here, which is a climber book. They have these for most bikes. And if you don't know that much about working on your bike or a sports bike or whatever, if you don't know much about, you know, what to do, this will tell you everything from like troubleshooting to how to drop the engine out of it. So highly recommend these books unless you already know your stuff. And it says that you need to come down here, and for this step you're gonna need a ridiculously long and ginormous screwdriver, which is Phillips. And then you're gonna come down here, and at the bottom of the intake manifolds right here, right below the carburetors, and unscrew the screw that's at the base, which this screw goes to clamp, which holds the carburetors onto the engine. So you get this, and you're gonna want to loosen all 4 of these. There's two facing on the left side of the bike, and then you go on the other side of the bike, and there's 2 facing that way. Or you want to loosen all 4 of them so you can get your carburetors out. You want to loosen them pretty good until you see that clamp moving a little bit. There's one.